And DS is doing a pretty good job eating up a lot of the resources, not leaving much for paramedics. Great jump shot by Drug Bud. He'll pull down Scream. 74 to 63 is the frag count. Wonka will go down. And here we're seeing DS start to return to this area. Drugbud got very lucky. There was a grenade just behind him. And actually, I think that's pretty close to what did him in. Quad has been picked up and put down immediately. Ice Lord trying to move really quickly with Nova to get a frag. And it will be Mesta going down. Ice Lord almost TKs. He's going to grab himself a bit of red armor. Let's watch Ice for a minute. Ice, ice, baby. And getting pulled apart by that lightning gun. He's lost a lot of that armor that he just picked up. He's coming out with an MG. And now he's trying to run. He's got 8 health. Yeah, so it seems like DS likes to sort of collect on this side of the map, and then they send runners out to you know, try to gobble up certain items. And but it seems like they favor that side of the map, and it's definitely working out for them, because now if we look at the score, it is about 16. So at this point, we have ourselves 10 minutes burned away. That is the halfway point, and we are seeing DS in control. Paramedics going to need a very solid quad run in order to catch up here. I'm going to take a look and see what Paramedics is doing. They're set up. We've been focusing on DS quite a bit. Paramedics, it's all about red armor, apparently. And they were seeing Smasher come in through here. But he's been pulled down. So I think, from what I can tell, you know, DS is giving a couple of frags away to these red armored Paramedics, but they're keeping an eye on that frag count and making sure that they're never sending enough guys out there where they lose the lead. So, even with red armor in hand, Paramedics not able to put it together. Quad's been picked up. Ice Lord getting pulled apart and pulls the trigger way too close and blows himself up. Wonko coming out with his gauntlet will not be strong enough to pull down Ice Lord's MG. Mester going to try a little bit of MG action of his own. Ice Lord still holding strong to this spot, and finally LG comes, and not a moment too soon. Zero making a push on Ice Lord, and Ice Lord is going to survive with 1 health. Look at that. So Ice Lord's got to be very careful here about where he goes. He's got 1 health. Grabbing armor, needing a bit of health, and there's none to be found. He can't drop down. He doesn't have health to drop down. He needs to drop on the piece of health if he wants to survive. There we go. Now he's got 11 health. And for him, that seems to be a massive stack because, you know, there's not much he can do. When there's no health, there's no health. Zero waiting in the wings, pulling down Ice Lord, and looks like Paramedics are taking control of red armor one more time. But again, they're losing the frag war. So, you know, even with that armor, it looks like DS is just able to continue getting the frags. And they're not even quadded frags. I mean, they're just, you know, straight up, maybe a little bit better double up, focus fire. I'm not exactly sure what the difference is, but either way, we're looking at DS really start to pull away here. They have themselves a 35 frag lead. Smasher going down to a double up against Wonko, and a fresh spawn. Wonko is waiting outside the room with Quad, and it's going to go in on Drugbud. Drugbud going to get the frag. Zero going to answer. And let's go take a look at that Quad area one more time. Oh, shit. Quad is trying to get away. And it is no mode. There we go. We're back over to Quad's Scream, getting a bit of fraggage here. But he doesn't have any armor. He's going to go. He's not going to be able to get. Smasher's able to gobble up that armor. Nice choice by Smasher. You know, he was probably going to die anyway. He was able to grab that armor and keep it away from the quad carrier. Quad almost TKs as he goes around the red armor. And Quad not able to find a whole lot of guys to shoot, and he's about to go down here to Drugbud's MG. They closed the gap by a little bit, but it wasn't quite enough. 13:42 on the clock, 123 to 92. And now we're seeing Drugbud trying to get himself a rail, but he will get himself a face full of rocket instead. And even though paramedics control the red, it is not turning into frags for them. Now, on the other hand, you know, do I think that they should give up red and try a different strategy? To be honest, I don't know if it would be a good idea, because, you know, when you've got DS seemingly able to outshoot your guys, you need that armor advantage. To give it up, I think, would make matters worse, as we saw it happen a few times on DM6. Nice two-pronged attack by Icelore and the teammate. Even though the teammate goes down, Icelore is able to get a couple of frags. Mesta as a fresh spawn will take down Icelore. 130 to 103. Mesta getting Icelore. Double tap will pull him down.
5-minute warning.
And with 5 minutes to go, that quad is immediately shut down. It was Scream. We're gonna go take a look. It looks like DS has fallen back to their rail side of the map. No, he's just running around with a gauntlet out. I guess he doesn't have any weapons. And he'll go down to Zero's rocket. Paramedics continuing to hang on to red armor. Icelore, Wing at LG, gonna put down Zero. And Scream, and Mesta. 3 in a row. Wako finally pulling down that hungry LG. Let's give a little look at the stats. We have ourselves Mr. Wako sitting at 31 frags, 39 deaths. So he's not doing as good of a job this time staying out of harm's way. And it's actually a Zero this time, getting 29 frags and 38 deaths. So lowest deaths for paramedics is 38. If we look over, lowest deaths for DS is 25. That's pretty good there. A lot of guys are, you know, on DS have over. Actually, there's only one guy on DS that doesn't have a KD ratio greater than 1. So that is what's giving them the lead here, and this lead is now over 20. And it's making its way pretty close to 50. Because as time goes on, we've just seen that gap widen. It doesn't seem like the paramedics have what it takes to suture the gap. I don't know. Sorry, that was a little far-fetched. Tried a little too hard on that one. I think I heard something. All right. The battle for quad has commenced. Zero getting away with 43 health. Gonna be railed out of the air by Drugbud. That striker shutting down that quad once again. The frag count lead is 31 now. So all the quads and all the red and all the world. And all paramedics are getting out of it is a face full of rail. Operated by Drugbud, who just got a series of rails. He's going to get another impressive. That's 15 for him tonight. And I'm liking this guy. It's the first time I've seen him. He's sitting at a 34% accuracy, and best weapon is that railgun. He's popping up, trying to get Scream one more time. Scream's going to go down to smash his rail. And point blank, Drugbud gets a 4 health shotgun. Buckshot to the chest will give him the frag. He's still needing a bit of health. He's going to drop in and grab that health. He is not going to survive too long. Let's go take a look. Wonko still doing alright. 28% accuracy. Able to grab that LG, but gets quickly pulled down Drugbud. Once again, making the play. Let's go see Zero. Zero sitting at 23% accuracy. Best weapon being the shotgun, and he doesn't have. Oh, he does have a shot against Nove mode. I was smelling a frag.